Can you explain the concept of rule set versioning and rule resolution in Pega? I'm curious how it plays out in a real-world setting.
Well, rule set versioning in Pega is all about organizing and managing different versions of your rules. So each rule set can have multiple versions, and Pega uses these to determine which rule to apply at runtime. In one of my projects for a financial services client, we had to ensure compliance with changing regulations. We used rule set versioning to manage and quickly deploy updates without disrupting the entire application. Rule resolution then comes into play as it determines the most appropriate rule to execute based on factors like class hierarchy and availability.
That's interesting. How did you ensure that the most current rules were always applied, especially with frequent changes in regulations?
Actually, we implemented a robust rule resolution strategy by setting up our rule set stack efficiently. This involved prioritizing higher rule set versions in the stack so that the most recent rules were selected first. We also conducted regular audits and tests to ensure that the correct rules were firing, using Pega's tracing tools to validate the resolution paths. This helped us maintain compliance and accuracy amid frequent regulatory updates.
You mentioned audits. Can you elaborate on the challenges you faced during this process and how you overcame them?
Sure. One of the challenges was ensuring that all stakeholders were aligned with the changes. We tackled this by setting up a governance process that included regular review meetings where changes were discussed and documented. We also faced technical challenges like managing dependencies between rules. To overcome these, we employed Pega's rule check-in and check-out features, along with branching, to manage and test changes in isolated environments before merging them into the main application.
That sounds comprehensive. How did you handle validation and error cases?
Right, so we implemented a validation layer using Pega's declarative rules to automatically check for errors and inconsistencies in rules. Actually, this was crucial because it allowed us to catch issues early in the development cycle. We also used automated testing frameworks to execute regression tests and ensure that changes didn't introduce new errors.
Great! Thank you for sharing those insights from your project experience. That covers Pega rule set versioning and rule resolution comprehensively.